Should I stay for the summer?
Sziaszt! Care zbog. Care ci pisała?
Close my eyes to the haze of the light. In the end, leave behind what you lost in the night. Give it time, give it time. As we walk through the green meadow, gotta know. Over hills we'll stay till tomorrow. Let it go, let it go. Should I stay for the summer? Should I stay for the summer? Svetlana, the firefly in the room.
Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today I have a pretty nice selection of plants to talk about. I want to share with you top 5 plus 1 honorable mention houseplants that I really enjoyed this month. These are the ones that really caught my eye so much, and 3 of them are pretty new to my collection. 1 of them you haven't seen at all on my channel because I still haven't shared it. Others you haven't seen from summertime, so there will be a nice mix of different plants and I hope you really will enjoy it. And before that, I just want to share, today's Sunday, so I had like spare morning for myself and my own, and what I did, I worked. So I just finished painting 1 pot and I just want to share it because I think this is so cute and cozy, and honestly lately cat designs are like top #1 custom design orders you order from me, and this is so much fun because I can play with different like cat shapes, because there are some skinny cats, there are some fluffy cats, there are also some mad cats and stuff like that. So it's so much fun to play around with, you know, same item slash animal cat, but at the same time play with different styles. So I just want to share a couple new pots that I finished. I mean, I started them all throughout this week, but since I'm working 8 to 5, I don't have that much time left, you know, to just finish 1 pot in 1 sit. So I have a couple and I just want to share with you. So this one I made for myself. I just, you know what, since I got a couple new Hoyas that are very special, thought they definitely deserve some special pots for them. So this is one that I will pot one of my Hoyas whenever they're ready. And I just thought, you know what, since cats are so popular on my channel, I thought why not to put one somewhere where you can see in my background, because I think this is so cute, and this looks like something from Wednesday Addams series or movie, in my opinion. Black cat. Beautiful portrait, love this. I do not know any black cat, so there is no reference to any cat, but at the same time I love black cats, so cute, adorable, witchy vibes, all of that. Ooh, gorgeous, right? Another one is a bit bigger, and this one will go to Ashley. And her cat is so beautiful. Honestly, I was going through her Instagram for some inspiration and to see her cat from different, you know, like angles, to see which one works best for the drawing and stuff like that. And all of the pics are just so cute, so adorable. Her cat looks like one of those internet sensation cats that is always pissed. And not in a bad way. I really love that this looks, you know, it has emotion to its face that is not that usual for the rest of the cats in this world. So I really love this one. And you know, whenever you order something from me via Instagram, I stalk a little bit on you. So I go through your like bio and just see what you are into, what colors you like, what colors are dominating in your pictures. And you know, I just try to make this pot really you know, when I'm drawing it to you. So this one specifically, person, the Ashley that I was painting this pot to, I went to her Instagram and it's just gorgeous. It feels like it's so professional, so many beautiful plant pictures, cat pictures, her pictures, and all of them look so stylish and so cool, you know, like a VIP or something like that. And I was like, okay, this lady definitely is not a color lady, at least that's the vibe I got from her. So I thought we'll go with the neutral colors and just make the cat pop itself, herself, himself. There it is. There it is. What do we think, guys? I think this one is like one of the cutest cats I ever drawn, I think, right? Look how cute. Here's a picture of cat herself. I'm not sure if that's a boy or a girl. I'm so sorry. I did not went that deep into the stalking. So I'm real sorry, but isn't that cute? Let me know, what do we think, guys? What do we think? I am so excited I finally finished this design, and she also will be ordering a pot for her friend, so with a cat as well. So really excited. Another pot, right? But anywho, enough bragging about art. You probably noticed that lately I've been really into painting because it just really calms me down, and right now is a very stressful period for us with my fiance because I mean we're still not sure if we want to talk about it online or not, but we are going through something really serious and painful, and there's a whole thing. And you know what, I just feel like painting is like my safe getaway from the world. Whenever I'm painting, I put on like TV show or a podcast and I just go out of this world. So really enjoy that and want to share it, you know. But anywho, right now let's get to the plants. I think it was already a way too long intro, so I'm sorry for those who came here only for plants, but don't worry, I hope it was worth waiting because these plants are gorgeous, they're beautiful. Cannot wait. Let's start probably, right? Let's probably start from the oldest plant in my collection that I have today to share with you. And this is my Einstein cactus. I know this is not the real name, it's just the name I gave it. And just look at this thing. Just look how quirky and dorky it looks. This is like right up my alley with the cacti, like shapes and being so awkward and weird, just like myself. This is so cool in my opinion. The saddest thing for me is that I really love these bottom spikes, just how huge they are, and they feel like paper, honestly. They're so dry. Listen. ASMR. Real dry, you know? But the more they're growing, you know, the babies are growing, they're losing those big spikes, and that's really saddens me. But like one of the newest ones finally got some bigger spikes, so I'm really excited for that. And it's growing me a baby. And it's flippin' January. This is like the darkest season of all year, so I'm not sure why it's decided to grow, probably because of my grow lights I have over here, because it stands right here and here is a grow light, so it receives a lot of sunlight and it seems to be really happy. I still love this cute terracotta pot. Oh my gosh, look at it, so gorgeous. This is actually, even though this is like the most simple plant pot combination, this is my one of the favorite things ever. It just looks like a sculpture. Isn't it? I mean, look at this. The pot itself, it wasn't expensive. It's nothing too crazy different, but at the same time, it is. And I really love it. And honestly, I just finished watching Harley G's video and her all DIY small pots that she made out of clay. And you know what? I'm hooked. I'm hooked. She has such a talent. And you know what? Actually, yesterday I went thrifting. I was not planning to buy anything because we are... Remember when I said that we're saving? Well, right now we're just crying and saving because let's not go there. But you know what? I just found one dinosaur that was only €1.50. It's the same in US dollars. And you know what? I thought, oh, what the heck? I will invest into this dinosaur. And this is like a dinosaur toy, and I cut off the top of it. I want to repaint it and make it into a planter. So let me know in the comments if you want to see a full dedicated video for this, or maybe you just want to see the finished product. Just let me know. And I'm actually curious, how do you feel about it? Because I feel like the whole process of making it, you know, simple child toy to make it into a planter that looks stylish and cool, I think this should be so much fun, like a fun video idea. So let me know, how do you feel about it? Let me put it back. Gorgeous as always. Let's talk about more plants. So let's probably take the largest one out of the way. And this is the newest addition to my collection. This is actually a plant that I was planning to buy to my fiance. Fun fact, he already killed the plant that I was giving him to the office. I think the main problem was that somebody in the office was watering it when my fiance was also watering it. So many people were watering the very same plant and it just rotted. So you know what? I thought, okay, let's give it another round. And I bought a couple plants. One was Pachira aquatica. Another one was this Schefflera arboricola. Here's the name. And you know what? I was not sure which one to plant into that pot because I don't know, they're very different, you know, but at the same time, it just felt like that Pachira fitted more nicely into the pot, so he went with the money plant to the office, and this one stayed with myself, and you know what? I love it. I love it so much. I know this is such a common plant. Probably most of our grandmas and aunts and maybe uncles have been growing that during their lifetime because this is such a simple plant at the same time, but also look how gorgeous that is. I think this is such a nice filler and it's already growing so many new leaves for me even though I haven't done anything to it yet. So I wanted to repot it and once again maybe to repot it in one of my DIY like custom pots. And also I think this will look so beautiful in my background shelf because it will just fill the space so nicely. I mean, look at it. Complete jungle vibes, and this plant was not expensive. It was $6.99, which at the same time I was buying it because I thought this will be perfect for an office, like an office plant, since it should be like on an easier side, right? But at the same time, I just loved it too much and I just could not give it away. So here's my new Firefly. I know, such a common plant, but at the same time, guys, just look at this gorgeous. Look at all of those beautiful variegated leaves. I mean, right now I keep on seeing the trend that people finally are getting back into the more common plants, and the rare plant like hype is not that big anymore. People started to notice that the plant prices with time go lower, and you know, there is no big point to go ahead and buy as many rare plants right now because in a couple years, maybe even in a year, these plants can be so much cheaper and so much more, you know, easy to find and affordable. And you know what? The common plants can give you as much joy as the rare plants. So really happy about this one. Love him so much already. Cannot wait to play around with it, you know, repot and all of that and put somewhere around. But gorgeous, isn't it? Let me know. Oh my gosh, look, it's so gorgeous. All right, also another honorable mention. I wanted once again to include some plants from the, not my most recent unboxing, but from the unboxing that I made like a month ago from the Urosh. So I have so many plants updates that I want to share with you, but at the same time I want to leave those plants for one particular video as an update, so we'll keep those plants in secret, you know, for now, and in another month I will share more updates on them and you will see how much they have grown over that time. And right now I just want to hide them from you, so just keep in mind that Urosh's plants are still like one of the coolest plants in my collection. I just really adore them and they really wanted to jump into today's favorites, but we'll keep them a secret as for now. But right now I want to talk about another variegated plant. This is the small baby. I bought it a couple weeks ago, I think, and this was like a gift for myself because I went to the dentist. It was a very painful appointment. It included 5, how do you call those, like needles, 5 needles with medication, and my mouth was numb for half a day. It was horrible. I could not control my saliva and all of that. It wasn't fun. So you know what? I thought I'll treat myself like a princess I am. Sarcasm. But you know what? I thought, okay, since I went through all of that stress and pain, I need to reward myself because millennials do that, right? Am I a millennial or not? I'm not sure. I mean, I'm born in 95, so technically I'm probably out of that. I'm too old for millennials, but who knows, you know? Anyway, so I bought this beautiful variegated philodendron white wizard, and this baby's actually for now seems to be pretty slow. It had this new leaf popping up, but at the same time it's not moving too much. It also have a bunch of babies on the very bottom over here that seems to be completely fine as well. So I repotted it after buying it, and you know what? As for now, nothing changed at all. I've been looking for roots and, you know, just maybe some will peek through the sides, but still nothing. So I think it will need a little bit more time. It's standing right next to my Motherlight Plant Spectrum 32. So it receives a lot of sunlight. It's watered not constantly, but regularly. So all of the conditions for it are like the best I can get to him. And still nothing, so I'm patient, I'm waiting, but you know what? It feels like a little game, because every single morning when I come to turn on my Motherlight, I'm always like, what's going on? Move, guy, move, I will make you flip and grow, I promise you. So this is like a challenge that I just made to myself to keep it alive and to grow it. This one also wasn't that expensive in regard that is pretty uncommon here in Lithuania, Philodendron White Wizard. It was 8 euros, I think. So, pretty cute plant. Pretty cute. Really love him. And at the same time, it's like love-hate relationship already, so I'm not sure where we're going with that. Another two plants you have seen not that long ago, but I just wanna show you what I did with them, how they're doing, because in my previous video I was unboxing two very special Hoyas from my friend Gerda. And I had some questions because one of them was rooted, another one was unrooted, and I was just not sure what to do with them because, you know, I'm still pretty noob on Hoyas, and even though I have some pretty large ones that are alive and thriving, at the same time I still feel not ready for the, you know, rare Hoya pressure. So I asked you all in the comments, what do you offer to do me with these cuttings? And you know what, there were so many comments about perlite, but also so many comments about water propagating. There were also many about leca, about cocoa core. Also all of the mediums were put out there into the comment section, but you know what, I quoted the votes / comments, and perlite actually won because most people talked about perlite. So I decided to put both of these Hoyas into perlite, like into the pot, and that pot to put into my pro box. So it's in perfect environment. I'm also letting that pro box breathe every single day, so whenever I go to turn on the light on the plant spectrum light, I also open the box and have like a little crack out there to put fresh air inside, so all of my plants won't rot there, you know. So I think for now they seem to be pretty fine. So okay, without further ado, let me show you these Hoyas, how they're doing right now. It's been 5 days since I unboxed this, so let me share. So probably let's start with Hoya Kalimantan, and this is that beautiful baby. I mean, look at this gorgeous cutting. This was the one who was unrooted, and I decided to put it in perlite, just like I mentioned. It's in a see-through pot, so I can see if the roots are doing something or the plant itself is doing okay. And you know what? It's still pretty unstable because it's unrooted, it's fresh cutting, right? But at the same time, while taking it out of the pro box to film, I accidentally took this plant out of this perlite, you know, like this layer, and I noticed a couple small notes like roots peeking out. So I think we're doing great with this one. The perlite method seems to be fine right now. No rotting going on, no blacking or, you know, browning. So all of the beautiful colors are still impact on those leaves, and I'm so in love with this one. Oh my gosh, such a beautiful plant, Hoya Kalimantan. I'm not sure if I mentioned the name of it, but really beautiful. I never heard about this one, but when I saw, I just love from first sight. Love from first sight, guys. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to have a full basket of that because these leaves, I'm a sucker for bright veining on the leaves and all of the shape and the texture of the leaf. Actually, while planting this both Hoyas into perlite, I was, you know, touching them and just feeling them. Oh my gosh, this sounds not but you know what, fun difference, this one is completely like carton, so like paperback, you know, no hairs, no anything, just very simple texture. And the other, okay, this one once again peeked out of the pot, but since it did, let me show you the little roots that are going on. Can you see little peak of little roots? Huh? Yes, this is going on. So it's been in this pro box for 4 days or 5 days right now. Look at it, we got them, little roots, yay. Okay, let me put you back. Okay, second to last one is Hoya once again. This one is my favorite Hoya already. I cannot hide this. This is Hoya Svetlana. I am Hoya head Svetlana, and this one is just, oh my gosh, whenever I look at it, I just am still in complete denial because this is such a beautiful plant. So once again, Hoya Svetlana at your service for beauty drooling. Oh my gosh, so beautiful. This one I haven't picked up out of the pot, so I'm not sure how the roots are doing, but it seems to be as fine as her friend. Also, the new baby leaf is still with us, so I think this might grow and be happy, and I was honestly a bit afraid to lose it because, you know, transit, stress and all of that, and this is a very fresh baby leaf. But it seems to be fine, and I think it might be even growing right now, which is so crazy to say because I just got it and I heard that Hoya Svetlanas are such a slow growers. But you know what? I think it's a tiny bit bigger, and the very middle of this leaf, not sure if my camera will pick up, has a little green inside, so it shows that it's growing. Really exciting. So this makes me believe that the roots on this one are growing as well, and yeah, so beautiful. Oh, just cannot get over that. I have Svetlana Gerdai. Oh my gosh, I cannot. I cannot. Alright, and the last honorable mention is an orchid, and you can see it in my background. And I, for a reason, put it out there because I just love these pop of colors, and I am talking about this Phalaenopsis over here. Honestly, this is the pot that I painted as well. Some of you said that this is one of your favorite designs I ever made, and I'm so sad. I mean, not sad, like more like pissed that this orchid decided to bloom that way. So you cannot see the design that I painted. It's hiding in the bag, but you know what? I think the blooms are something that worth to forgive, you know? They're so beautiful. Love this color pop, and it's actually blooming in my care for the third time right now, I think. So it's almost becoming like a tradition for it to bloom every winter for me. And I'm so happy. This is a Phalaenopsis orchid that actually was standing in my office during the quarantine. So for 2 years, I have no idea who was watering it and who was taking care of it. It was very dry when I found it, you know, back at the office, but it was alive. So somebody still was watering it, and I'm just so grateful for that person. I still have no idea who did it, but you know what? What a beauty, what a fighter. It survived the COVID, so very impressive orchid, very beautiful. I mean, look at that. This looks fabulous, isn't it? I mean, oh my gosh. Orchids are so underrated. Yes, they do lose blooms and then just stand like with some foliage, but foliage is beautiful as well. I mean, look at those beautiful, like very chunky leaves. Oh, I'm such a nerd for orchids lately. Not sure why, but I mean, look at it. Look at it. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. These are all of the plants I wanted to share with you today. Let me know which one is your favorite. What do you think about them? What is your favorite houseplant this month? Because I'm really curious to see how many people have so many different tastes and, you know, different ideas about favorite plants. So it's always so much fun to read those comments. Thank you for all of the love from my previous videos. It was so much fun to read all the comments as well. And of course, before leaving you, let me teach you another language lesson. Okay, so since I showed you a Schefflera, and this Schefflera is called an umbrella plant, like a common name for it is umbrella plant, so let me teach you how to say umbrella in Lithuanian and in Russian. So if you want to say umbrella in Lithuanian, you need to say skėtis. Once again, skėtis. And if you want to say umbrella in Russian, you need to say zontik. Once again, zontik or zont. Zont is more like official, zontik is like a smaller umbrella. I mean, we all call them zontik, but technically it should be zont, I guess. I think. Don't quote me on that. I'm not 100% Russian, you know? But anywho, thank you so much for watching. Please comment an umbrella emoji if you watched till this very moment. I'm so happy if you did. Thank you so much. This makes my day every single time when I see some of those, you know, emojis from the games that we play. Like if you're still here, leave that sign for me and I will know, you know. So leave that comment, please. Subscribe to my channel for the further plenty content and like this video if you enjoyed this. And hopefully I'll see you in my next one.